Alright, hey guys, this is Drill. Yeah, I know. Voice reveal talking so early on the channel, but uh, I decided to do this because this is like the easiest way to like kind of explain for the tutorial that I'm doing. Yes, tutorial. Whoa, no, okay. So yeah, this video was requested uh for a tutorial on my ignited Bonnie voice, but it's not the same one. It is a different one. I just made based on the new demo jump scare ignited Bonnie sound, the jump scare sound. It's different, so I kind of based it on that one. It doesn't sound one to one with the jump scare sound, but I, you know, try to get as close as I could with it, with the voice. So, yeah. Anyways, um, let's go. Uh, I don't know if y'all can hear that. My fan is like right above me, so sorry about that. So what we're gonna want to do first is go to this, the harmonizer. Uh, y'all probably don't know what this is. Makes sense. But you're gonna want to go to, whoa, let me back up. This is a plugin. This is not in the default version of Audacity. Yeah, okay, so yeah, I am using Audacity. This really isn't for people that don't use PC. So, yeah. So, people on PC, if you want to use my voice, you can. So, yeah, that's what this video's for. So, yeah, you're gonna want to go to this thing, and where it's from, the plugin is from this website called Melda Production, where it has a bunch of plugins for audio and stuff. You know, yeah, they have stuff you can buy. Of course, they're the better ones, probably used for professionals, I guess. So all the $327 plugins, like, huh? What? Anyways, and then you have the free ones that I have some of them. I have M-Auto Pitch. I have um Comb. I think I have Compressor. I don't know. I have Flanger. I like saying Flanger. I think it's Flanger, but Flanger. And all these other ones. I have Ring Modulator, which is the one that we will be using later. So yeah. So if you want to check this website out for plugins, uh, would recommend this one right here, the Ring Modulator. It's a good one. It will carry your voices if you do anything like me. So yeah. Anyways, so let's move on to like the actual voice. So you're gonna want to go here first, and you're gonna want to I'm gonna reset this real quick because I did make the voice before I recorded this, so I could like get down what I'm gonna actually do for it. So you're gonna want to do this shift right here. You're gonna want to go to 77. You can change other stuff in this. There are other things here too that you can play around with, you know, to your liking. But for this particular voice, I'm not gonna really do much with it except just play with it like this. So, okay, and this right here, this big old gap, this is static, which is kind of yucky. You know, you don't want this. It's just static, because it's a demo license, and this demo license it just plays static occasionally in your audio. It just screws it up. So what I do is whoa, I just take apart. Well, first I drag out, and I just stop somewheres. Doesn't really matter. Well, it does, because you might get another gap, but you know. So you go to here again and apply it. See, if it happens again, just keep on playing with it. It will just eventually. Oh, there's another one right there. It will eventually just kind of sort itself out. Nope. Hold on. Let me try a little shorter. Hmm, hold on. Hold on real quick. Alright, there it goes. So, it will sound a little bit different. The original audio, just a little bit different. Not a whole lot different. It just like kind of sounds a little nasally, I guess. You know, like that, I guess. So, and then you're gonna want to duplicate. This is a trick that I do in case for certain characters, I want to you know, I don't want to cross over the audio. So I'm gonna duplicate the voice for another thing, for another character, and that will be the starting place. The end of their voice will be the starting place for the next character. But in this case, it's just another section of one voice. So yeah, then this should work, right? Yeah, I don't see any. I don't see any other big gaps. So yeah, once you got that done, you don't really need this duplicate part. You can just throw it away. You know, you don't need it. And then you're gonna want to go to ring modulator, which is the one that I was talking about. And then you're gonna want to go to your depth. The depth is basically how much of the effect is like within the voice. You know, the lower the depth, the lower the effect. You know, the higher, the more largely it's in the voice. So you're gonna want to go to 55. Whoa, whoa. That's just another setting in the depth. And this 6 next to the point doesn't really matter. Just, you know, as long as it's 55, it might change depending on what it starts with, you know, what number you're on, you know, before you change it to this or whatever. And the frequency, you're going to want to go to, frequency is basically the speed of the effect. It's going to be like kind of the higher it is, the grittier it sounds, I guess, in audio terms. I don't know. I don't really know how to describe it other than that. So you're gonna want to change it to 108, so it's gonna be slower, I guess. Yeah, slower, but still have that grittiness to it. Come on, 108. It's kind of hard to get it there. All right. And all this other stuff, you don't really have to mess with it unless you want to. And if you're interested in like other sound stuff, you know, the smooth, I would leave it on 100. It just sounds better to my ears, I guess. Phase, all this other stuff. Oscillators, I don't really mess with any of this yet. I haven't played around with it, so yeah. So it's gonna sound like that. So then you're gonna want to do another one, and then this time the depth is gonna be at 33. Mm, right there. And this frequency is gonna be at 160. Uh, come on. Alright, there it is. So it's gonna sound even more messed up. It kind of sounds like an electric character. I don't know if that makes sense. Like, I don't know. I don't know. Um, and then what you're gonna want to do is gonna go to change speed and pitch. So this will just, it says it in the name, change the speed and the pitch. So then you're gonna want to default it, and then you're gonna want to take it down to 75 right here. The speed multiplier is 75. The percent change is 25. So, oh, and also the pitches and the effects, like the other effects, not really the echoes and stuff like that, the robotic sounding effects, those don't really matter. But the other ones will vary depending song to song, so you're gonna have to play around with that. You know, just find the pitch and, see if the echo matches with, if it sounds good to your ears. So, yeah, did that. So it's gonna be deeper. Dude, I don't know if y'all can hear the wind, honestly. It's kind of annoying. I can hear it in my headphones, so, but I'm sorry. This is so scuffy if you can. But anyways, so after we've done that, you're gonna want to go to delay, which is way down here. Steve Dalton delay, and then all this stuff. Make sure you have it set high quality, duration to change no, and all this stuff right here. This is just the numbers I have for like the echo, you know, and this. So it should sound something like this. So it's gonna sound like robotic now. And then after that, you're gonna want to go to the actual echo. The delay is kind of like a second echo. It's like a more has more stuff in it than like this one. This is just purely that robotic effect. The delay you can like do other stuff in it. So then you're gonna want to do 19. Whoa, sorry Windows. And then the decay factor will be 4. So it should have this like kind of extra layering, I guess. Another, you know. It just kind of adds to the complexity of the voice, I guess. And then you're gonna want to do another one. This time, this one will be 8, and yes, you do have to add that extra 0 because it's like a .8, but not. It's like an 8, but like with a you know. And then you're gonna want to change this to 3. So as you can see, it's kind of sounding like my withered Bonnie voice, but it's gonna be a little bit different. Just a little different. Just a couple more added things to it. So after that, you're gonna want to go to ring modulator again, and then the depth is going to be at 19, 20, doesn't really matter, it can be either of them, either, you know, and the frequency is going to be at 50, 69, I just saw it, there it is, so yeah, that's that, and then it's going to sound like a broken toy-ish, you know, kind of like 8-bitty, not 8-bit, but like glitchy, I guess, if that makes sense. So it's got that slight, you know. And then the distortion, you're gonna want to go to distortion. It just makes it like kind of loud, and again, it like kind of adds to the brokenness, you know, of ignited Bonnie. So, um, and also because the jump scare sound is very loud, so this the distortion type is gonna be at hard overdrive. I really don't know what that means in audio terms. I just, you know, play around with this stuff, you know, because audio, I like audio stuff, so obviously. So this distortion amount is at 64, and this output level is at 30, so it's gonna be loud. So yeah, and then the last thing is our third echo, which is gonna be changed just to a 4, and then leave this at 3. So this is the final product. And also, if you want to add like any other stuff like reverb or something, other stuff, you know, this is what I prefer to just, I might add reverb, like to like, if I were to put this in a video or something, this voice, just to give it like a, you know, like an aura. Oh my gosh. Why, I don't know why I use that word. Anyways, but yeah, reverb, like kind of just play around with it, but, you know, anyways, this is what it sounds like final. Alright. Oh, man, that sounds good. But again, that's just my voice. But feel free to use this video to improve on yours, on your voices, those of you that do things similar to me. And, yeah, I will see y'all in the next tutorial video or whatever else I do with talking. So, bye bye.